Magandang umaga po sa lahat ng ating listeners sa DZLB. This morning, napakainit ng ating topic because we're going to talk about the global warming, and I would like to focus our interview with the involvement of the youth. So our guest for today ay isang college student from the University of Santo Tomas, Faculty of Arts and Letters. She's also a staunch supporter of the environment. She's a member of Earth UST. Please welcome Miss Katrina Law. Hi, good morning, Katrina.
Hi, good morning.
Okay. I just want to know, as a young advocate, can you give us your thoughts about the current state of our environment?
Well, the first word that I can think of is worse. As in, it's worse than ever. I mean, ever since the Industrial Revolution, and capitalism has never been the same. The cash flow was immense, and people really gobbled the whole idea up, and the appeal of it all, the capitalism, consumerism, they all mark what we call, like we as in advocates, we call the Anthropocene era. This is like the age of man, and it shows just how this self-absorbed perspective brought about the deterioration of Earth as a living system.
Wow, you're so more mature than I thought. So how do you think can you young people like you can establish yourselves in the front line of discussion?
Naturally, young people aren't really the go-to persons when you talk about serious matters such as climate change, and we traditionally form organizations if you want, concrete actions and results. But now that we're living in the information era, the internet is probably the best platform you can have. And in a way, we kind of dominate that. So we use that edge. We make sure we seize every opportunity to be heard.
So in your own little way, what are some of the concrete actions you personally espouse or practice? Ano ba yung mga ginagawa ninyo?
Of course, before anything happens, we first have to tell the world that, hey, there's a really big problem that could potentially end life as we know it. So spread awareness. Establish just how serious this thing is. Then tell people that each one of us has the ability and responsibility to take action. I mean, it can be as simple as saving electricity, conserving water, employing proper waste management, even patronizing establishments that use recyclable materials, or in general companies that take steps against environmental degradation.
Like Starbucks.
Starbucks, yeah. Because it's really important that we keep thinking and innovating and finding new ways to participate in the scene. Like this new thing called upcycling, which I recently learned from a group called Solatag. So the more people who know about all these things, all these opportunities to help, the more they care, and the more ideas we generate to put a stop to this downward spiral we got ourselves in.
Oh, okay. I think that can be done by a lot of people, coming from a student. So what is your advice to our young listeners?
Do something. Believe me, turning that light off makes a difference. Walking a few blocks instead of taking the car makes a difference. Telling people about climate change makes a difference. Just take a moment and let the facts sink in that this is real and it's happening right this very moment. She's our home and Earth is it.
Okay, thank you so much, Katrina, for your time.
Thank you.
Yes, you are really a role model to the youth. At maraming salamat po sa ating listeners. Ito po muli ang pilot broadcast of DZLB. The heat is on! Students speak! Hanggang sa muli! Bye-bye!